back again. Yes, I am. I am running to Dunkin'. Yes, I'm gonna go guzzle another coffee. Actually, Amelia has Girl Scouts tonight. I was down there. They're preparing dinner and stuff, and Tasha said, "Oh, I'd love a coffee." I said, "Well, you know what? I'll go, because they're feeding the kids." And Jared gave his card. Well, alrighty then. Thank you there, buddy. And I am going to go for my neighbor for a fountain soda. So, come on with me. Kimmy, I do want to tell you, because of you, I did go watch the Glenda Sully meal for under $1. So, it's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. What she did was she added butter to a pan, and she put in vegetables, which, hey, very good, right? And butter is, everything tastes better with butter, right? Come on. So she fried it up in a pan. I don't know if she added any water, but she kind of steamed it. The weirdest thing was she took the ramen and she broke it up in the pan. She added no water, no chicken broth, which I think I would have added chicken broth and omitted the packet. Ramen is not good, and I get it, because a lot of people, sometimes that's all they can afford, or maybe they're very picky eaters and that's what they like, to each their own. I do know that Glenda, I don't believe, needs to be making meals under $1. I believe she has much more in her freezer and such. Anyways, so she did that, and she didn't add no water, no beef. It just kind of steamed it with the cover. And then she added that whole flavor pack, which she had already seasoned it up, the vegetables with onion and garlic and pepper, and she didn't use any salt, which is good, because those packets of the ramen, the little flavor packets, carry so much sodium. And if I'm correct, Glenda has high blood pressure and diabetes. So those noodles, you know what I mean? It will up her number with her diabetes as well as sodium. I guess people, I can't believe that Christmas tree's out. I guess people with a lot of issues, they don't care. She mentioned something about, the funny thing is, I watch, what is it, Brad Mondo with the hair? I love his little shorts where people follow his haircut, or they are bleaching their hair and he watches it. I love watching that. So she did speak about the butterfly cut and cutting her own haircut. She used to go get her haircut. It went from 20 to 25 and something about the tip. And someone in the comments, of course, donated $25. Now, I hope she goes and does the right thing and goes to the salon and gets her hair done. I'm not sure when she did the video, because she said her YouTube money comes through a couple of days after she, made the video. So it must have been a few days back. Now, when I do my videos, my car vlogs, I post them that day or the next day. This will go on to the next day, only because I've got one uploading, and it was at 50% when I left the house, and it said 14 hours. No, you better not take no 14 hours. So now sometimes I do wait on the Dollar Tree or something, anyways, so yeah, and she added an egg to it. That's right, she wanted the protein, so she added an egg to it. Weirdest thing I've ever seen. I don't think I could eat it. Tasha was saying last night after the live, JR, well, no, it was this morning. JR made, so it was this morning for lunch, JR made a can of chicken, and he did something with breadcrumbs. breadcrumbs. I can't remember what she said, but he made it like into a patty and cooked it and had cheese. I said, oh my God, I wouldn't even put it to my mouth. Don't get me wrong, I could eat canned chicken. I could eat it like, you know, chopped up and you put mayonnaise in it or whatever, make a chicken salad, right? I'll have to ask her what he did, but she says, you know what? I couldn't watch him make it the way he was describing it, and I didn't really look at it too much, but she goes, it was really good. And I was like, girl, you know me, I just wouldn't even have tried it once you told me what was in it or how it was made. I would have been like, nope. So I am a little fussy, I guess, you know. Oh, we'll ask for the senior discount today too. I think I got a text. I want to check it. I should connect this so I know. Oh, what did I do with this car?
I can help you.
Hi, can I please get a large iced coffee with the shots of vanilla, Splendid and cream? And then another large iced coffee with 5 caramel swirls, 5 sugar and 5 cream. And that's it. Can I please have the senior discount?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you. Thank you. Hey, 40 cents saved that time. Right? It'll eventually add up to like a coffee. It's funny, the car in front of me is an Equinox, however you say that. It just reminds me of being behind JR's car. So, yeah, Amelia has Girl Scouts. They were, you know, eating their dinner. And she only needs 4 more boxes for her cookie sales. So, guess what? She exceeded. She set another goal of 500. She can't do it on the app, but she did it with her leader. And she was lacking 4 boxes for 500. So, yeah. She was so excited. It's so fun. And Tasha said when Amelia got out of school, Everly was doing her ABC learning, and Amelia wanted to do it as well. So she gave her the phone to do it, and they were doing it together, which is cute, you know. Amelia will help her sister, so. And I did go down there earlier to see Everly and Trey, and Everly kept saying, I miss my big sissy. I'm like, well, she's a school baby. She goes, I know, she's my sissy. I'm like, okay. So I was holding Trey, and he was like sitting facing forward me. And I go, oh, my baby, because when you say that, he like hugs you. He is a snuggler. So he was snuggling me, and I was just like, you know, I was singing to him, you know, can't carry a tune. However, Everly comes over, she goes, that's my baby brother. I said, well, yes, he is your baby brother, but he's my grandson. She cocked her head and looked at me and said, son? I said, no, grandson, and you are my granddaughter. No, I'm not, and that's my brother. It's just cute. I got a scan. All right, so we're all set here. Let's do a taste test. It's a person that I haven't seen work at night. I've seen her during the day, so let's just give it a go. What a guzzle. Delicious. So I'll be down, bring this down and chit chat with them for a bit. And JR will be with Everly and Trey, and they still will do their regular night time. Amelia won't be home for that, so I'll stay down there and do the book and such with the 2 younger ones, and then I'll go home for a bit and have Tasha text me or call me, and I'll go back down. So those are the plans for this evening. That's why I was like, you know what, yes, I need a coffee, because now it'll be that when she gets home from Girl Scouts, I don't know, usually like Tasha will do a snack or something after, you know, an activity like even with cheerleading. And then she'll do a bath, and her bath is almost an hour sometimes, but being it's so late, Tasha will probably cut that short. And then, so it'll be probably about 8:30-ish, 9 o'clock, with a Girl Scout meeting night. And so yeah, I'll be up a little later, or going in and out a little later. And Giara said, you know, Mom, when you move first or I move first, well, however it happens, are you still going to come? I said, absolutely. I said, as long as it's like a half hour, you know what I mean, radius, yes, I will come down and I will do nighttime prayers every night, unless there's something wrong with me, I'm sick, or, you know, horrific weather. And it has to be pretty horrific for me not to go. So he just laughed. He goes, you're something. I go, you know what? One day you'll probably do it with your grandchildren. He goes, I don't want to be a grandfather till I'm in my 70s. And I laughed. I said, well, you know what, son? You are older father, so careful what you wish for. You know, because Amelia's only 5. That's the oldest. And Jar is going to be 40. So you just never know. I mean, he's going to be 39 this year. 39, yes. But you just never know, you know. He could be an older, and I pray he's an older grandfather, you know what I mean? I don't want him to be, like, in his early 50s or something, because, you know, I want my grandkids to have college and such. That's why anything I make, I put into their savings. And trust me, the gas at times probably costs more than my little car vlogs, but it doesn't matter. I'm in the car anyways, so. And I get out, which is good. And then I also, you know, like, go for my neighbors for places and such. So I have no problem with it. They might be crowded here, being the time. Why are these lights all turning yellow? I do not like going through yellow lights. You pulled out too far. You had to go down. Doesn't look too bad. We shall see. Let's get her Sprite and surprise her. Hold on. All right, that was quick and easy. It was not crowded. Nobody in line when I went. Boom, boom, gone. Okay. So I'm headed back home, and then, as I told you what I'm doing, I'll continue this tomorrow. I don't know what I have to do tomorrow. If I don't have to go out, I might do it from my couch or my bedroom or something and just finish it up, you know? So I talked about the Glenda Sully. Oh, I did start watching Jan Morrell. She has spoken something about the spoon theory as well, so that piqued my interest. I do know she has an autoimmune disease. I know she's had some issues. I know she's like divorced now, because her husband, there was an assault to, I think, her and her child. So horrible what women endure sometimes, you know, what women have to go through. I mean, and sometimes it's horrible what men have to go through. You know, there's some women that abuse men, not just, they do physically as well, but they also do mentally. And that's where I think Jerry, I think she mentally abuses Jim. You know, as silly as it sounds, that's my thoughts and opinions. Everyone can agree to disagree, you know? No two people are the same. Nobody's going to have the exact same thoughts and opinions. Don't get me wrong. There will be some people that do agree with you, you know? But in life, you're going to meet, you know, people that they do not agree. So you just let it go and you agree to disagree. You just, you know, like my father said, never speak about religion or politics, which it's a true story, because we all agree to disagree, you know? And sometimes it's better off to keep those types of things, you know, within and not bring it up. So I'm not one that's going to sit and argue about politics or anything like that. And I just like when things are going on and like people aren't getting along or they're disagreeing and such, I'll put myself away and just keep quiet. That's just me. You know, over a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, I would have argued tooth and nail, like, because I became this person that like had this anger in me, and that person's gone. That person is not making an appearance again. So I just want to say that I should wash my car. Maybe the temperature, I think it's going to be in the 40s again. Just, I like to do that, like go right through the car wash and just spray it off, you know. I don't even care, just because of the salt and such. And by the way, the roads, it took a long time for the roads to melt. You could definitely tell that they were conserving salt. So hopefully our snow is over with. I do know, I think it was coming up Sunday, the low is going to be 1 degree, so everything's going to freeze over. But hoping a lot of this snow melts, you know, because starting to see grass in certain areas, but it's where it's been plowed back. But to see the green grass, to see the leaves starting to sprout again. Can't wait. Actually, I was looking at that tree. Can't wait. I know a lot of people, you know, some don't like the warmer weather or the spring because, you know, what comes after that is perhaps a hot summer. But again, there's another thing, you know, we can agree to disagree. After living in Florida and coming back, I really haven't been hot like in the house or sweating in the house. You know, and 2 air conditionings in, it's like 1,400 square feet, 1,200 square feet, I can't remember now. It's at home though, because I wrote it down, because I'd asked the landlord about it, you know. And yeah, most of the time I just had 1 running. You know, I didn't turn 2 on. There might have been maybe 4 to 5 days of the whole summer that I actually had both of them on. And one was a family gathering, because when you get a lot of people in the house, you know, it does heat up. And I had prepared it. I had turned it on prior and left it running a couple hours. Everyone that came in, oh, it's so cool in here, it's so nice in here. At that point, I was very cold. And then after about an hour and a half, they're like, oh, it's getting a little warm in here. Well, yeah, when you have like 15 to 20 people, it heats up. So, but I'm almost home, and I will continue this tomorrow. So until later, guys, I'll be back. They're outside. Bye-bye.
The next day.
Let's do it. Today is Wednesday. Yes, I threw the same hoodie back on. And today, I haven't been in Sally's Discord. But today is moving day. Yay! So happy. Oh, got a text. Sorry about that. Actually got a text, ran back down to my neighbors, my one neighbor, and ran back to the car. You don't see all that, okay? But anyways, I got to stop at the gas station for him. And I'm going to get la coffee. So I figured I'd just chit-chat while I'm in the car. The sidewalk has no more ice. I got a lot of it up. Now there's just the water melting from, you know, the snow. The driveway is still, it's all ice. So, not too much going on today. I fell asleep last night. Just laid in my bed. I had the TV on, and then I was watching like Facebook shorts, and I got sucked into it, and I fell asleep with my phone and didn't wake up. I woke up at 2 a.m. And at 2 a.m. I got up. Oh, it was 1:55. I got up and I was like all discombobulated. Like, what the heck? And then, lo and behold, I fell back asleep. So I must have needed that rest. So I am well rested. And I feel today, it's 39 right now. And I feel like, oh, spring is coming. Spring is coming. I feel like doing a lot of things, and the snow gets in the way. And the thought of bringing those big bags out, you know, and slip it on the driveway is like, yeah, I'll wait. I'll be patient. It's almost gone around my car, so just the sun is so nice. There's like white puffy clouds in the sky, you know, just very, very pretty. So I don't know anything that's going on. I hope and pray Sally's moving and she gets all moved and she gets into her new place and she gets set up. Her first night of sleeping there. I hope she finds so much peace, so much joy and happiness. I have a feeling once she gets out, more courage will come in time and things will move more swiftly for her. So I'm proud of her. I really am. That's a big move in your late 70s, you know? So, or is it, or I think it's later 70s or mid to late 70s. So yeah, very proud of her. So all I did today was brush my hair back up and brush my teeth and took last night I wore a nightshirt. Took my nightshirt off, popped my hoodie back on, put some sweats like on, and away I go. These roads are so bumpy. Wow. It just, you know, because I'm sure these roads are older and, you know, with all the snow that's accumulated over the years and all the snow plowing and salt, it'd be nice. Like down in Florida when I lived there, the roads were actually, for the most part, most of them were so smooth. It was such a difference when you drove down in Florida. And then, you know, you would get some with like potholes and such, and, you know, because of their weather and hurricanes and, you know, saltwater erosion. But for the most part, all their highways and stuff, so smooth, so smooth. So let me hit this first for him real quick. And then we'll go get the Dunkin'. The Dunkin'. Someone, I don't know if people drink the pink drink at Starbucks, but supposedly if you get the refresher, do not get the lemonade or the green tea, and you get the refresher. Apparently if you add oat milk and foam, it's like the pink drink from Starbucks. I don't drink it, so maybe someone does. Right, check. Oh, I gotta take his card and put it in my pocket. And get that card out. ID away. And here we go. Okay, so I don't know if I missed much in YouTube yesterday. Doubtful. But you never know. Here's the thing. I really, really hope that Jim helps out his mom with moving. Because if not, Sally, that should show you a lot. If your son does not assist with moving boxes, and there's 2 females moving boxes, which is Sally and her friend Carla. If they are moving boxes and Jim didn't help, that, my friend, should prove to you what type of son that you do have. I'm just, oh dang, another text, hold on. All right, it was nothing to run nowhere, but I called real quick, so sorry it took a moment. You don't even know it took a moment. I brought my phone down, as you could see, because I did a phone call. So let's go ahead and do a simple taste test here. Make sure everything is golden. Just so good. So good. Should open a Dunkin' franchise. Should open a Dunkin' franchise right in Walmart. They used to have a hair salon there at the Walmart where you know I go, and I don't know, it closed down all of a sudden, so it must not have done very well. I went there a couple times and got my hair trimmed. They were good stylists, so, but it is closed down, and probably the rent inside of there is very expensive. And I know, you know, like the one Walmart I go to in Syracuse, it has like like a pizza type of shop. I don't remember the name of it, so I'm not even gonna name it. But anyways, I was saying before I got that text and then a phone call, if Jim didn't help, seriously, that shows that A, 1A, he is lazy. Plain and simple, he is lazy. B, that he doesn't care. He doesn't care if Sally is moving boxes, using her back, and gets hurt. Let's not forget, Jim has a 50-pound weight limit, and I highly doubt that Sally is packing boxes that are over 50 pounds. So, and 3C, that Jerry had her little input into it and told him, because if Jerry wanted him to do something, trust me, Jerry would have spoke up and said, hey, you need to help your mom load the car, why don't you take a van loader? You know what I mean? Something. Like, there's no communication. There's no, I don't know, I couldn't imagine living with a family member and not helping them. I couldn't imagine, finally, the one breaking free that wanted to break free, and then nothing happening. Like, no help, no assistance. No. You don't do that. Yet Jim will run around catch and fetch all day for his wife, who his wife could have been walking, yet she chose, and I'll say it again, she chose to lay in that bed for how many years? That is by choice. You let your muscles deteriorate. You did it to yourself. But I am almost home, and I will. Oh, and I fell asleep uploading a video, which I think I don't even know. Yeah, it released today, this morning, I believe. That's what happens when you fall asleep early. But does the body good. You know, because for the most part, I'll average 4, maybe 5 hours. On a great night, 8, 9. And it was a great night last night, let me tell you. So, but anyways, guys, I'm sure from last night and today, this has made a little short car vlog. So, until later, you know me. I'll be back. Bye-bye.